Tyson Fury is the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He's got what everyone in the division wants, and he can make any opponent rich. So he should be able to fight whoever he chooses. So why then is he fighting Derek Chisora? Again, for a third time? Well, there's a few reasons, and they're all depressingly simple.
When I say Chisora, don't forget, like, you got the so-called guys in the division that people, oh, these guys are top guys. We offer them big fights, no smoke, no smoke.
The first man who wanted no smoke was the man with all the other belts, Alexander Usyk. He didn't take the fight because he didn't want it when Fury wanted it. And for him, that's fair enough. Usyk's Ukraine has been under siege since Russia invaded the country in February. To aid the cause, the champ joined a defense battalion, but his countrymen soon convinced him to defend his 3 belts instead, in a rematch against Anthony Joshua. That bout, the biggest and hardest in Usyk's career, happened in late August. Fury wanted to fight Usyk as early as late November, while Usyk's home nation was still under attack. You can't really blame Usyk for saying no. Fury's next choice, though, was Anthony Joshua, but he didn't want the fight either, and that was a little more puzzling. The former 2-time unified champ was on a 2-fight losing streak to Usyk. Ordinarily, he'd have been several fights away from another title shot, which can be years in boxing. But Fury never thought Joshua would take the opportunity.
2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 10. That's 10 grand in cash that Frank has brought for me today, because I bet Frank Warren £10,000 that Joshua won't sign the contract. Guess what? 10 grand richer, tax-free, bet money.
Not only did Fury gift him a chance he didn't really deserve, it would have been a huge payday. The champion versus the former champion in a battle of Britain would have been the biggest fight in British boxing history. But he still said no. And that's the third reason Chisora got the fight. He said yes.
You offer it to Derek Chisora, boom, he sat here opposite me. Man's got balls, and in today's society, in this boxing game, there's a big lack of balls.
Another reason is that despite never having been a champion, Chisora is a legitimate name in the heavyweight division. He fought Vitaly Klitschko, David Haye, Dillian White, Joseph Parker, and Alexander Usyk. He's fought almost every big name in the heavyweight division, and he went 12 rounds with most of them. Unfortunately, however, that includes Tyson Fury. The Gypsy King beat him soundly on both occasions, and even retired him in their second bout. But that's another reason Fury chose Chisora. The champ definitely doesn't want to risk losing his shot at Usyk and the undisputed title. Chisora has had 3 losses from his last 4 fights. He poses little threat to Fury's undefeated record, aside, that is, from his puncher's chance.
So when you got 2 heavy forces colliding with massive bombs, then guess what? Someone's getting knocked out. That's all I'm saying, you know. If he lands a punch on me, a big swing, I'm getting knocked out.
For that, Chisora makes sense. But more importantly, for everyone involved, Chisora makes dollars too, because Del Boy can really sell a fight. From throwing tables at press conferences, to starting all-in brawls with boxers he's not even fighting. Chisora is a madman with anger issues, and people love to watch a madman swing punches. And on top of all that is the fact that Chisora, like Fury, is British. It's much easier to sell a stadium fight in England between 2 heavyweight countrymen than between Fury and a lower-ranked foreigner that the general British public couldn't care less about. So instead of Usyk and AJ, we get Chisora for a third and hopefully final time.
Do you think you can knock him out?
I have to knock him out. I'm going to drop him, yeah.
Thanks for watching. And remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.